Dear students, here I am going to explain you how to balance a chemical equation. First of all, what is a balanced chemical equation? A chemical equation in which the number of atoms of each element are equal on both sides is called a balanced chemical equation. Why do we need to balance an equation? Every chemical reaction proceeds with the law of conservation of mass, and that is possible only when the number of atoms of each element are equal on both the sides. That's why, in order to follow the law of conservation of mass, we need to balance a chemical equation. Here I have taken a few examples in which I'll show you how to balance chemical equations. First of all, we check whether our equations are balanced or not, and if they are not balanced, then we need to balance it. First equation I have taken is N2 plus H2 gives NH3. I have made a table here to see what are the number of atoms on both the sides. Like here, in the reactant side, you have nitrogen 2. So first write the element nitrogen. And the reactant side, nitrogen atoms are 2. And the product side, only 1 nitrogen is there. It means it is not balanced. In the reactant side, hydrogen is 2 again, and on the product side, hydrogen is 3. So again, it is not balanced. How can we balance it? Here nitrogen is 2, here nitrogen is 1. So put 2 in front of it to make it 2. When we put 2 in front of it, hydrogen becomes 3 to the 6. It means on the reactant side also you should have 6 hydrogen, and that we can make by putting 3 in front of it. Now if you check this equation, now it is balanced. So this way we can balance an equation by putting a suitable number in front of it. We never put any number at the end of the equation or at the end of the formula or in the middle of the formula. Always that number is written in the front of it. Let us take the second example. FeCl3 plus NaOH gives FeOH whole thrice plus NaCl. Again, check the number of atoms of each element. Iron on reactant side it is 1, on product side also it is 1, so it is balanced. Chlorine on reactant side you have 3 chlorine atoms, it is Cl3, but on product side you have only 1 chlorine. Then sodium, on reactant side you have 1 sodium, and on product side also 1 sodium. Oxygen, on reactant side 1 oxygen, on product side we have 3 oxygen because it is whole thrice. Hydrogen, on reactant side we have 1, and on product side we have 3. So those elements which are not balanced, we will have to balance it. Here it is FeCl3. So to make this chlorine 3, you put 3 in front of NaCl. When we put 3 in front of NaCl, sodium also becomes 3. So put 3 in front of this sodium also. Now when we put 3 here, hydrogen also becomes 3. And here also hydrogen is 3. Oxygen is 3. Oxygen is 3. Now your equation has become balanced. Come to the third equation. Sodium oxide reacts with water to form sodium hydroxide. Elements are sodium, oxygen and hydrogen. On the reactant side you have 2 sodium, on the product side you have 1. Oxygen 1 plus 1 2. On reactant side you have 2 oxygen, but on product side only 1. And hydrogen again, here we have 2, on reactant side 2 hydrogen, but on the product side only 1 hydrogen. Now, how can we balance it? Here all elements are 2, 2 each, and here all are 1, 1 each. So simply put 2 in front of it, 2 in front of sodium hydroxide. It will become 2 Na, 2 oxygen and 2 hydrogen, and it gets balanced. Come to the next example. Hydrogen plus oxygen gives water. How can we balance it? Hydrogen again, on the reactant side you have hydrogen 2. On product side also hydrogen is 2. On oxygen, on reactant side you have 2, but on product side only 1. So oxygen is not balanced. So put 2 in front of it to make oxygen also 2. But when we are putting 2 here, hydrogen is also changing. So this hydrogen can be made equal by putting 2 here. Then next, zinc plus HCl gives ZnCl2 plus H2. Now first write the elements here. Zinc is 1 on reactant side and 1 on product side. Hydrogen 1 on reactant side, 2 on product side. Chlorine 1 on reactant side and 2 on product side. So zinc is balanced, but hydrogen and chlorine are not balanced. So we put 2 in front of HCl so that 2H, 2H, 2Cl, 2Cl. In this way, we can balance any equation by putting a suitable number in front of